Welcome to another YouTube video. Today's video is going to be just a collection update of what I added the last couple weeks, what other poor financial decisions I will be making, and what's to come in the display. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and jump right into this. Okay, so the first piece we'll talk about is this custom Spawn 1/4. This was the piece that I talked about in the last video that I wasn't able to get, but I said screw it. I went and picked it up anyways. Just could not pass up the deal. And I really did not want to pay like $1,200 for shipping on this piece alone. It's extremely big, like this thing is massive. The cape and everything, it's just huge. I was absolutely blown away when I went to the guy's house and saw it there. I was not expecting it to be that big. But overall, I am very happy that I went and picked it up. Just some close-ups here on the detail and stuff. Here's the other portraits. We have this one here. It's got the chains and everything. This buckle. I like this bust stand that it comes with because it holds the other weapons and stuff. Then it holds the other portrait here. Let's see if I can grab this guy. Yeah, portrait there is nice. I have just the plain one on him right now, just because it matches the poster more. But overall, I was blown away by this piece, and anybody that owns this piece knows that it's probably one of their favorites. I mean, this thing grabs all of your attention as soon as you walk in the room. I am so happy that I went and got this. It was like an early birthday gift to myself, so I said screw it, couldn't pass it up, and I absolutely love it. I don't know why Todd McFarlane doesn't let, licensed companies or, big name companies do statues like this. I mean, even though this one is a custom, it's an absolute grail. I mean, this one's very sought after. People make lots of copies of this and charge unreal amounts of money for it. And they're all just trying to, get this same one. But yeah, I'm totally clueless on why Todd doesn't, do licensed companies like making another statue for them, because the ones that he sells on his site, honestly, they're small, really small and overpriced. But overall, I'm very happy that I went and picked this up. It was worth every penny to me. I personally like the sword attached more, but this thing covers the scythe. I was kind of choking up on how to say this thing. So the scythe, yeah, it covers up more the poster. Whenever it's on the bust stand, it'll cover like this back part of his arm and stuff. So I was kind of just wanting that to be visible, because whenever you walk in, you'll see it from this angle. This looks badass. So overall, very poor financial decision. I almost choked up on saying that too. What am I, retarded or something? But yeah, if you guys ever get a chance to pick this up locally, do it if you can get it on a good deal. I know Unboxing Bros, they have, I think, 2 of them in stock, but like I said, it's $1,150 to $1,200 shipping is what I was quoted. So I mean, do what you will with that. Overall, I hope you guys like seeing this piece in my collection, but further ado, let's move on to the next pieces and move on with the video. So I moved Alien and Predator over here on this wall, and Lord of the Rings over here. And what I'm gonna be doing with this side of the room is I'll be doing like action movie, not really horror on this side, but you know, just action, adventure, and just some badass movies that I loved, some cinema stuff. So that's pretty much what I'll be doing on this side of the room. Right now, this is how I have Lord of the Rings. I don't really have big pieces, so these old shelves that I used to use for my smaller PVC is still here. I mean, I still kept some of the PVC for Lord of the Rings just because there's not much stuff out there. And if there is, you know, it's pretty expensive, but I will be upgrading this stuff pretty soon. Some sad news on this. My custom Sauron, this thing crumbles like a freaking cake whenever you move it. Yeah, this was my custom Etsy piece. This thing, I don't even remember what the sword's called. But yeah, that completely just snapped off. His hand just fell off. And yeah, I was pretty sad about that. But I got the cool little ring. Ordered that off of Amazon. And yeah, I will be upgrading this stuff. Probably 1/6 with Lord of the Rings. And then I'll be moving it to, you know, garage shelving and stuff whenever that comes to be. But the Alien and Predator, I'm pretty sure I'm only gonna keep the bust here, sell everything else behind it, and upgrade to an Alien 1/3 and a Predator 1/3, or I'll do 1/4. I'm not too sure. I want to do 1/3 because it'll, you know, size better with a whole freaking big ass over there taking up all the space. But I want to do that with Alien and Predator. I want to do them 3rd scale. Below here, I was gonna move Crow just because, you know, he's not really horror. He kind of fits, but then he doesn't. So I'm just gonna put him with, you know, the movie section, the cinema side. The bottom part here on this side, I'm not too sure what I was gonna do with that. I was thinking maybe a Violator or something like that, a couple of Violators and a bust. Not too sure, but we'll figure that out whenever the time comes. Right now, Spawn was, you know, my last purchase that I was gonna do until I get everything handled, and then until I can go crazy with my collection again. But yeah, this side of the room is gonna be like cinema, movies, action, adventure, stuff like that. But let's go ahead and talk about the other stuff that I got in. All right, so I have a few new things that I added to the horror side. First thing was this Freddy Krueger glove. I added the mannequin hand to display it. Looks pretty good. I like the glare that it gives off on the wall from the shine. Yeah, I don't think I talked about this in the last collection room tour. The posters that I had behind there, when I did the short, it was like the Freddy from MK9 or MKX or something. I didn't really like it because the likeness was obviously very off. So I got this Robert Englund photo, and then I framed the COA of the signatures from Robert Englund. Then I have the Elm Street street sign. Sorry, I fucking lagged out. Brothers cooked. Oh yeah, anyways, the Elm Street street sign here. And then what I like to do ideally for my collection, I mean, it would be pretty boring if, you know, it was just the statues all next to each other, no posters or anything. But what I like to do ideally would be the perfect setup is kind of like Freddy and Crow, where, you know, we have the statue in 1/4, a bust, a prop, and then a photo, a nice photo of them. So like the Crow here, this is another good example. I got a prop down there, a mini bust, the movie, the poster, and the statue. So eventually I do want to do 4-scale statue and life-size bust for each one. So I kind of want to do, you know, a bust 1/4 and bust 1/4, you know, with the props, movie, poster, to where it's not super cluttered, but ideally that's what I like to do, and I will be, you know, getting life-size bust because I am very intrigued by some of those, and I do have some plans, some commissions that I do want to enter with some companies, and hopefully they can do right by those and make me some really cool pieces. But let's move on to what else that I got. So I picked up this Halloween 2 pumpkin from Spencer's. The lady had just put it out on the shelf and I snagged it immediately. Because people, you know, they're assholes. They'll go and buy 4 or 5 of these and then resell them on eBay or something for 90, 100 bucks. And yeah, I was not about to pay that for something that was $40 fucking dollars. So that was pretty cool that I was able to add this. It does light up. I think you have to turn it on the bottom. But Halloween 2 on the back. Looks really good. Turn this back over here. It is resin, I believe. I got these cool card holders because, you know, it looks a bit more neat than having the card, you know, kind of tucked in between the shelf and the bar here. Next is this Hellraiser. I picked up this Hellraiser. It's 1/5 scale, which is pretty weird. I mean, you kind of notice here. You got 4th, 5th, and 6th scale. This Hellraiser though was really fucking dusty when I got it. Not even gonna lie to you. Got this poster in. Yeah, I snagged it for like $2.50. Couldn't pass it up. It's a limited. Fuck made it. Oh yeah, NECA resin. I was kind of like confused when he told me, because I didn't think NECA did a line of these, but they apparently did a whole horror line of 5th scale. So, excuse me. The pins on here are real. Quality is very nice. Like I said, this guy had it and it was really dusty. I put some work into it. I still feel like it is pretty dusty. But I did what I could. Then I got this life-size replica, the key, and then this Hell Priestess comic book that we ended up picking up. Then next to it, we picked up this 6th scale previous exclusive Leatherface. It's a really awesome piece here. The detail on it actually like blew me away. It's really nice on here. Very well painted, and at first I thought the hairs on the arm were not like painted in, but they were. I thought it was gonna be a little bit bigger when I bought it, until I read on the box that it was 6th scale. But I will be upgrading all of, you know, my horror stuff to 4th scale, because, you know, ideally I want to do life-size bust and 4th scale statue and props, poster, whatever. But I will be upgrading this stuff. I don't know when. It's going to be a handful of months. Like I said, Spawn was my last purchase that I had to, you know, stop making poor decisions on. So this will probably be my last video update until I get some new pieces in, like some pre-ordered pieces or something. But as far as I know, I don't have any plans on buying any more bigger pieces for a few months. I have to take care of a few things, but hopefully I will be adding life-size Annabelle doll there, nun 1/4, nun bust. Can't remember what else I was gonna do on the bottom. I know I'm gonna put Art the Clown here. Yeah, I'll put Art the Clown here with the Vicky bust, and Art the Clown bust with the statue as well. I might do a custom diorama. I'm not too sure on that, but I will be doing those pieces there on the bottom. And then up here, where Hellraiser's at, I'll have Jason, Ghostface, Hellraiser, Hell Priestess, and then Leatherface, and then Pretty Woman bust. And then I'll have the 2 posters to match right up there. And then something pretty cool, I might put a chainsaw up there, just to, I don't know how it'd fit. Hopefully I can get one to fit right up there. It'd be pretty cool though. But right here we have this NECA 12-inch Billy doll from Saw. Really cool. It's got some sparkly shoes. A little fruity, but whatever. It's pretty cool. It talks and everything. So let me just push a button or something here on the back. Yeah. Creepy laugh.
Watch yourself die today or do something about it. Your ways have been this. Let the game begin. Live or die. Make your choice. Congratulations. You are still alive.
Yeah, so it's got some pretty cool features on it. The little tricycle is kind of flimsy though. That is my only gripe with this, and he kind of doesn't really sit right on it. I kind of have to have his foot tucked under the pedal there so that he doesn't lean over and then tip the whole bike and fall over. So that is the biggest flaw that I do have with this piece. I do think, obviously, my garage shelving being not level does play a part in that, but overall it's still just a very flimsy bike. And then over here we got this little Scream Ghostface bobblehead. Pretty cool. It's only 30 bucks. And then down here we added some more killer clowns. Got this one in, Spiky. And then I don't know if they ever made any statues of these, but I just found these little Funko Pops and they look pretty cool, so figured out why not just add them in. And then this update here with the Chucky display, I got the family portrait behind them. I do plan on, upgrading the dolls like I said in the last video. So far, the family portrait is, it's pretty funny. I love that one. We got some props, the axe that he used in the movie. And so far, that is it. I think I don't want to miss anything on this video because it is my last one for a while. Yeah, I don't think I'm missing anything else. I think I went over everything that I did miss in the last room tour. But let's go ahead and move on to the Dragon Ball room. Because like I said, I moved the Dragon Ball and Link to their own room. I'm doing my retro gaming area and it's gonna be pretty cool. I really hope you guys are gonna enjoy the Dragon Ball room because I'm gonna be trying to do something a little bit different than everybody else. I wanna do a diorama only on the Dragon Ball room. I know there's not too many dioramas of Link or Zelda or anything like that, so I don't know if we'll be adding those in, but I could try if they do have them. I know they have a Link in Ganondorf, but let's go ahead and move on to this next room. And I hope you guys enjoy this horror room. If you do, let me know what your favorite piece is out of this room. Let's go ahead and move on to the next. All right, guys, so this is the second room to my collection. This is gonna be the Zelda and Dragon Ball room. Like I said, I'm gonna try and do only dioramas for my DBZ collection. Gonna be doing something different with that. I have a couple on pre-order and I cannot wait to get them. I know one of them I should get maybe by the end of the year, if not January or February. I'm really looking forward to some of those pieces coming out, and then the ones that I do have on pre-order. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and give you guys a view of this stuff real quick. And then I also have my retro gaming area here. I got the cool Kid Boo carpet or rug. My neighbor randomly just gave me this whole set of VHS tapes for Dragon Ball. There's a couple movies in there, and then there's most of the Boo saga. So that was pretty cool. He just gave them to me. And I was like, oh, well, I'll enjoy them. But this is the retro gaming area. I got my PS2 here. Just picked up the GameCube. I'm gonna order Star Fox Adventures, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, and Majora's Mask, obviously. Those are my two favorite games that I was able to play. I got the classic Xbox, and then here are some of my games. Over here, I got some of the classics over here. I got Guitar Hero World Tour 2 and 3, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, The Lord of the Rings, Indiana Jones, Dragon Ball Budokai, Tenkaichi 2. I want to get Tenkaichi 1 and 3, but 3 is going for $130 fucking right now, and it's absolutely insane. Right over here, I got some more classics. I got Wolverine's Revenge, Shrek Shark Tale, Dead or Alive, which were some of my favorite fighting games. Soul Calibur, which is another one of my favorite fighting games. That one also has Spawn in it, I believe so. Yeah, this one does have Spawn in it. So yeah, this was obviously my favorite Soul Calibur that came out. I do have the X-Men Next Dimension, the Hulk, and Halo 2. So Hulk is really fun. I really enjoyed that game as well. I got Dead or Alive 2, which is another good one. Simpsons Road Rage, and then this hard to find game here, which was a big part of me and my cousin's like childhood. We would sit there and play this game for hours on end. It was extremely fun, very hard game to find. If you guys do have, an original Xbox, I highly recommend that game. It's like a zombies in the era of like the older like Western cowboys and stuff. It's got like banshees and skeletons and stuff. It's pretty cool. Very neat game and just a good pastime. And then I have some Nintendo games for the Switch, and then the one GameCube game that I grabbed there, Ghost Recon. I mean, it's kind of trash, but not gonna lie, it was really trash. So yeah, I'm gonna order Star Fox Adventures and a couple other games. I just figured I'd put these little PVC statues there, just laying around since nobody wants them. But I got these cool banners behind it, and then the Dragon Fist poster, OG Dragon Ball poster. Vegito and Buhan. Oh yeah, and then my paintings came in. I never even got to say this on my last video because I know I was kind of talking smack about it, but yeah, shortly after I made the room tour video, like a week after, these showed up, my paintings, and I was very happy with them. They're not the most detailed when you get up close, obviously, but still very cool because they are acrylic paintings. And I sent him the pictures of what I wanted, and he gave me exactly that. So I'm glad I got these custom paintings. I know they're not one-off customs to where they're, you know, the idea and everything was completely made up. Obviously not. I got pictures from Google of, you know, what I wanted, and I sent it to him and he delivered. So it looks absolutely amazing with this piece in front of it. This looks better now that I got card holders. Looks neat. And then my blind box did come in, but yeah, this is what I got. I got this Namek Act, and then I got Vegito and Gogeta base form from Break Studio. Yes, Break Studio. I believe the owner like went to freaking jail or something. There's a whole scandal with him. Anyways, they're unlicensed pieces. I didn't want them. I went and I traded everything in right away. And I picked up this Frieza 1/6 scale from X Studios. It's only limited to like 100 something pieces, I think, or like 95 pieces. I can't really remember, but the detail on it is really good. It's got a light up feature in the water. But yeah, the water is, as you can tell, it's really good with that blue background from the picture here. Looks really nice. And then I'll plug it in for you guys just so you can see. There you go. See, that's pretty bright. Overall, it is really cool though. I love the water effect on it. I think the water is like what got me the most into this piece. So I was glad I got this out of the deal when I went and traded in a bunch of things. So I was pretty happy with it. The portrait, spot on. The likeness is, you know, 99%, I would say. No, that's 100% Frieza. There's no doubt about it. And then my Link came in. My Link 1/4 came in. Excuse me. And another really cool thing about this was, so these are both from Wake Studio. I ordered Skull Kid from Statue Corp, and I ordered him from Kyoland. This is what's really cool, kind of weird. I got the same number for each one. I got 35 for Link, and I got 35 for Skull Kid. It's like that never happened, so that's really cool. I think that'll help me sell these as a set later on whenever I'm done collecting. I think it'd be really cool to have matching pieces like that. So overall, I'm very happy with the way Link is. The pictures that they had didn't really do much justice, but once I got him in person, I was really happy. Sorry, I gotta get more lights in here too. But the quality on this piece is just amazing. Wake Studios does a very good job. And they're not nearly as expensive as Dream Studios. Like, my overall choice when it comes to those two, I mean, I haven't seen a Dream Studios piece in person, but for the price, I just wouldn't, you know, because I'm not saying Wake Studios is like on par with them, but kinda is. Some of their pieces might even be better. But overall, this is what I was wanting. The Majora's Mask to go with my Skull Kid, and that's exactly what I got. Matches the poster perfectly, and I love this setup. I'm gonna be adding probably Ganondorf, Princess Zelda, and Adult Link from Ocarina of Time if Wake Studio releases him. I would really love their version of him, because Dream Studios, of course, people, you know, want to upcharge like a motherfucker on those. So I will be passing on that, and it's just a basic stance. So I feel like Wake Studios will do a little bit better of a job on that. As far as the Dragon Ball though, like I said, I want to be doing something different to where it's a diorama only, and I just painted this room with my brother a few weeks ago. It was that ugly ass red orange that's in the closet. I just kept the orange because it's Dragon Ball, it'll match, whatever. But for the most part, I just moved this stuff in here. Looks really good, and I have a lot of plans, and I really hope some of you guys stay tuned in to follow my journey as to where my collection takes me. So far, I mean, it's been a wild, like 7-8 years that I've been collecting, from cheap PVCs all the way to these bigger statues. So far, it's all been fun. So what I miss about collecting PVC was, you know, you go down, you go to the mall or something, or like for me, I'm a couple hours away from Phoenix, so it'll take me a good drive. Like I get a nice drive out of town, and then I'll get the thrill of hunting for, you know, a figure, or randomly popping into a store and they have one you want. I feel like I just missed the thrill of hunting for a piece. Because now, like, these just, they're not everywhere, you know? I mean, you have to find somebody, or you have to find a shop. I mean, I do have a buddy that owns a shop, but he doesn't have this kind of stuff. He does have some Dragon Ball, but it's mostly like DC and Marvel and that kind of stuff, and it's not really my cup of tea. Like I said in the room tour, I only like, you know, the superheroes that I really grew up with and the ones that I liked out of the X-Men. I really love Deadpool because, you know, he's Deadpool. Who doesn't, you know, like him? But for the most part, I really do just miss the thrill of being able to go out and really hunt for my figures. I mean, it looked really cool, like having a whole lot on the wall, but then again, it was a really small room, and that place that I was staying in was really small, and I figured I got more space, I'll do a lot more bigger and dynamic pieces, and then just upgrade everything, since I was upgrading where I moved. So I really hope you guys follow in and follow my journey on this, because I'm going broke, because I'm not even gonna fucking lie to you, I'm going fucking broke because of this. My wallet is a hurting. So like I tell my coworkers, the word of the day for the rest of my life is credit card debt. Okay? This is where we get into credit card debt. I didn't know what credit card debt was until I found these fucking things. But all jokes aside, guys, if you do watch my stuff all the way to the end and you listen to all the bullshit I have to say, I really do appreciate it. Every view counts, every like counts, you know, every comment counts. I mean, I don't get any really, but if you do, just comment what you like out of the collection. Let me know your thoughts on what I'm doing. Let me know if, you know, you got some videos on your page. I would love to go and check out a new collection. I'm always into looking at, you know, what everybody else has and seeing what other people like, seeing their different viewpoints and stuff, like I said in my last room tour. But I just wanted to give you guys a collection update. This will be my last one for a few months. Until then, if I do have any new pieces, feel free to just subscribe. Doesn't cost you anything. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you'll get a notification anytime I upload. So anytime I do get a new piece, usually I will upload a short of it, just with music from either the movie or wherever it's from, their theme song. So look out for some shorts over the next couple weeks. But I don't think I will be doing another room tour anytime soon, because like I said, the Spawn was the last one that I was buying for a while, and then I really have to get on my A game and get my priorities straight. But until then, I really hope you guys enjoy my videos. Go check out my shorts if you haven't. Some up close details on all my pieces in there. And then let me know what you guys think about this whole diorama only for Dragon Ball. And let me know what you guys think I should get for Zelda. I mean, I haven't really played some of the newer games. I kind of fell out of it when I was a kid. But I always and always will love, Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. So let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, and I hope you all have a blessed day. Thanks for watching.